Welcome back to Cup of Joe, where we were previously discussing racism, and I'd like to pick up with Martez.
Okay, I listened to my panel members, and they've made some excellent, valid points. First off, I would like to say that I am a multiculturalist, which means that I believe that all races can commune and operate as one. We all can come together. However, I'm not oblivious to the fact that racism does exist. It's something about black people it's something about you that's so resilient that makes people want to study you. That's why they've created the Black Studies. It's something about your skin, the melanin in your skin, to why there's all the creams that they create just for you. It's something about black people to where they had to give you a month. Where's the European month, the Jewish History Month? It's something about you that makes them say, look, what is it in them that allows them to persevere and never give up and always be able to push through and push on and keep going? And they brought you over from your own, they bought the diaspora of the slaves, where they brought you over from your ancestral homeland and brought you over here to work, and you made it across the sea. You did not die. You survived over here in new lands under new conditions, new weather environments that you were not used to, and you made it. And now you are brand new people that are intelligent, beautiful, articulate, and you can use great expansive words, and your mind is so brilliant. What is it about you that allows these people to want to look at you, study you, and see what's going on with you? I really feel like we sometimes are oblivious to what's really going on in our society. We really are missing the big. People are really trying to hold you down. They're putting certain things in place to hold you down. Like, no offense to anyone who's on welfare or food stamps or anything like that, but Section 8 or something like that. Section 8 is something that I feel like has been put in place to separate the black families. On Section 8, a woman must live in the home alone with her children, no man. Like, why is it a program in place that says that if she lets someone else stay in this home, or if she brings any of her family members in this home, her Section 8 is canceled? Or they want you to track how much you're paying or how much you make in order to keep a program going, or what you're doing. That's a program put in place to hold you down. I feel like racism is taking on a new name. It's something new now. It's not what it used to be. It's just very, I can't even think of a word to describe it, but it's something about it. That's all I have really to say about the issue.
Anyone else?
Well, to piggyback off what you said about the different programs in place, like I said, I worked with the system, for the system. But what I learned, because I felt the same way, I thought that, it's a lot of black people. Actually, statistically, there are more whites on the program than blacks. It just seems that it's more of us because I guess we're aware of what's going on in our community. But actually, it's more of them on the programs than us.
All right.
For me, Section 8 started with the white people. We just learned about it. And we had to go with the flow. But they didn't know about it. They were staying in, multi-million apartments. And they want to give us the low grade. But Section 8 had been going on long enough. And another thing, my nephew was killed by white guys. They got off. But the table had been turned. If black guys had killed a white man, he wouldn't have got off. They was out before they even had the funeral. You understand me? Racism is here. It's here. They even came to we had what they call it, where they come around a candlelight vigil. They came to see what was happening so they can take it back to the court. You understand me? Racism is here. We might bleed the same blood when we cut open. It might be red, but it's the same. But we don't do the same. It's black and it's white. And that's the way it's always gonna be. Black and white. And we might as well face it and realize it. That's the way it is. Move on. Wham, go with something else.
Abdul, do you have anything?
Yeah, I would like to really go back into to add on to what the brother was saying, that we wasn't, all Africans were not brought over here by slave ships. There were Olmecs who used to take a ship from the coast of Africa, 9,000 miles. It was one wave, a tropical wave, but you would see that wave during the formation of hurricanes. They'd take that one wave all the way across to the Yucatan Peninsula in South America, and they migrated northward. So blacks were actually already here, you know. But
That's right.
of course, with the I would say with the side swipe or with the game plan of history, of course, they would rather us believe that we were slaves.
Right.
But the African is not a slave. We shouldn't take on that title. We were enslaved, but they got us saying these slaves.
Right. I like to call it the kidnapped Africans.
Yeah.
That's what I like to refer to as the
Yeah.
kidnapped Africans.
Exactly.
Right.
Uncle Julio, do you have anything else?
I'll leave it with that.
Okay. Well, do we feel as if sometimes we as a whole, as a race, sometimes play into or contribute to the way that other races view us? For instance, the way that we treat each other. Like, just like you said, Ms. Linda, like other races tend to stick together, but we don't. Not saying that it makes it okay, but do any of you feel as if sometimes it's like we kind of open the door for them to treat us that way?
Yes, we do.
We do. We really do. We really do. If we start to treat each other better, stop the gang violence, stop killing each other, start relating to one another, get to know a person, don't judge a person, just trust and get to know that person, it can be a better place. It really can. It don't have to be all the time. Working on the chain gang all the time. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Uncle Julio, you had something?
Well, there's no way to say that it doesn't affect. If we stepped outside of ourselves and viewed ourselves honestly and openly as other people see us, we'd make mad changes. You know, where else but in the black community would you find people where a word so ugly, so filthy, so outrageous was created to make you feel bad, to denigrate you, to humiliate you, as the word nigger, and we somehow find it acceptable for us to use it. Well, the rest of the world hears that word is still the same. You can dress up a word and say, well, we've reclaimed it, it's our word now, and it's that, but other people are saying, why would they call themselves that? You would not find a gay guy running around saying, my faggot, what's up, hey, we back. You wouldn't find Arab person saying, terrorist, my terrorist, or, you know, my camel nigga. That just don't happen. You don't take a word that somebody put on you to label you, and the whole world know of this word, and you using it while everybody else are not using it. What would you think of it? What would you think of a people who take a black woman and make music calling her the itch with the beat, the hoe, this, that, and another? Now this is the mother of creation. This is the black woman. And you not only accept it, you pay to hear it. You dance to it. You make somebody rich for calling a sister. We're talking about in the 60s, the brothers used to wear pins that said respect and protect the black woman.
All right now.
Okay.
You talking about, if you really look at slavery, you would come away from slavery with a vision of the most powerful creation God made. If you put it in context, this is a woman that was raped, beaten. She still raised her family. She still raised Massa family. She still cooked for her family. She cooked for Massa, and she picked the cotton.
All right. All right.
I take that.
And when all was said and done, she saved the black man from himself. It was the sister that taught him, you can't run where you don't know geography. Where you gonna run to, but right to the men that's gonna hang. This is one woman. We ain't talking about a group of women that pulled out each individual sister. And that's the sister we permit to be disrespected, but we want others to respect? No.
Martinez, do you have something?
I just feel like we really have been like psychosocially programmed to believe that we are supposed to hold each other. Now I look at it like the crab in the pot theory, you know, like when one crab trying to get out, but the other crab, instead of helping push the crab out the pot, they pull them back down, because if I can't get out, you can't get out. It's amazing when I look at like all we've been through and all we've struggled with. Why can't we come together? Like, why can't we be friends? Or why can't I look at you? Why must I be jealous because you got a nice car? Why can't I say, oh, his car is very nice? It looks great. I like that you're driving this car. I'm so glad that you moved out of wherever you were staying with. I'm so glad you were able to move your mother out the hood. Why must I get jealous of you and go rob your mother? Why must I go hit you upside your head and take your wallet? Like, it baffles me when I think about like how we really are like a self-destroying race to a certain extent. Like how we try to bring another down instead of uplifting him at times. Like I feel like if we will uplift each other and we talk about, oh God, we want to be more like God, or God know my heart and I want to get close to Christ. But Christ was about love. Christ gave the ultimate sacrifice and he died for all of humanity's sins. And we sitting here talking about we want to be like Christ, but I'm destroying my brother. I'm pulling him down with me.
That's a very good point. I hate to cut you off.